Hey, it's your boy JShots here, and today I'm flying at you here with another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay and the commissary. And the gameplay that you see here in the background is related to the commissary subject and is the best class setup for the Bal 27. So the Bal 27 is personally my favorite gun as of right now at the start of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and it's probably the most used gun because of the fact that it's actually a really good weapon. And this is the assault rifle. This is the first assault rifle that you unlock in this game, and definitely when it goes into Call of Duty Advanced Warfare 2 weeks in right now, definitely this class setup can be filtered around. But right now, if you want to get on Advanced Warfare and hone kids and just beat kids to the death of it, this is the gun that you should use. And definitely this gun feels like more like a submachine gun in my mind because of the fact that it's so effective close range, but from mid range to long range it still does a lot of damage, especially at the mid range. Long range it gets a little bit more inconsistent, but to be honest, this gun, I really had no complaints about it on a steady connection. Remember that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare connections are a bitch. But now we're going to go into the class setup, and the class setup will pop here right now for the Bal 27. You guys can refer back to it later on in the video as I'm going to be talking about it as the gameplay progresses. So the Bal 27, what I use on it is foregrip and quick draw. The reason why I use foregrip is because of the fact that the recoil on this gun is a bit uncontrollable, and definitely when you're getting shot, you really want to have the most focused aim as possible, and that's why I use foregrip. Now, the reason why I use quick draw is because of the fact that I'm very, very aggressive with this class setup, and you should do that as well because of the fact that you really don't want to hang back, especially in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare when it's fast-paced in action because of the fact of the exosuits of jumping and also sliding and everything like that. All the exosuit abilities will definitely be a very fast-paced game, and that's what Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is hold to be. So you really want to be aggressive with this class setup, and definitely with the quick draw, when you're aiming around corners or when you're getting into like a gunfight and when you see an enemy, you really want to get your gun down first, aiming down your sights, and definitely get that kill first because of the fact that quick draw will definitely help you in terms of that advantage. Now, in terms of the secondary, we have the combat knife. Now personally, this is my personal opinion that I feel like that Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, their perks and their exosuit abilities and your exo launcher, I think that's a bit more important than the secondary. The secondary here in this game, not really one that stands out in my mind compared to Black Ops 2, let's just say with the Cat 40 or the B23R. Definitely there's no weapons that will hold up in the secondary perks, in the secondary weapon system, so I feel like that you really shouldn't put anything and save it for like an extra point. Now we're going to go into Perk 1. Now, the Perk 1, what I chose was low profile. Now, low profile, what it does is that it makes you invisible to the UAV score streak and rounds fired from a tracker's attachment. Now, UAVs are extremely used at the start of every single Call of Duty. Definitely the UAVs in this game, you can see yourself very clearly if you're on an enemy map, and definitely that will give you a very big disadvantage because of the fact that it's more easier for people to go around you and try to kill you because of the fact that the exosuit abilities as mentioned earlier. So that's why I like to slap on low profile. Definitely might change as we go progress. Maybe overcharge may be another perk for you to use, but definitely at the start of the year, it's definitely the start of a new Call of Duty, you really want to use low profile to block off all the UAVs. Now for the perk 2, this is just a personal preference. It is blind eye. Now blind eye makes you undetectable by drones and all kill streaks except for the UAV. Now here's the thing about blind eye. Blind eye, it really works when you really want to be a bit more stealthy on the map, and definitely when you're running around and you're just trying to find yourself and you're trying to get through people. I feel like that blind eye is probably the perk, but definitely there's some other perks here as well. Gun Ho is a really good perk, but the thing is that that is unlocked, I believe, in like the level 40s, level 50s, and definitely it's going to be very tough to get that perk immediately. And if you want to make an impact as soon as you can, what you go on Call of Duty, I really suggest that blind eye was probably the perk. The first perk too, Perforales, increases your radar coverage. Definitely that helps you as well if you're going to be really aggressive with this class setup. But now continuing, we're going to go into the Perk 3. And the Perk 3, what I chose first, and you don't have to choose the second one, it is Toughness. Now Toughness, I highly recommend this for any single class setup because of the fact that once you're getting shot, it definitely is hard for you to aim in and start shooting still because of the fact that your screen flinches, and definitely you don't know how to control your gun. Now, toughness reduces that. It reduces your aim and your screen flinch when you get hit, and definitely toughness, it is a really effective perk, and I really suggest that you should use it. Now, the second perk that I use, and this is a personal preference because I do not like picking guns off the ground, and with this Bal 27, the weapons ammo will go very, very quick, so I suggest that you put on Scavenger. Now, Scavenger, as you guys know throughout the whole entire Call of Duty, is that you pick up ammo when you have no more, and definitely I feel like that this is a really, really good perk because of the fact that it gives you the full amount of ammo at the start of the game, and definitely if you want to go for a high kill streak, and definitely this is the class setup to do it. This is the perk that you should use. So now for the exo abilities, I use exo stim, and definitely for the exos, I really do not know why I should use it. Definitely it's just a personal preference. I like to get that extra bit of health when you're going into a gunfight or when you have to capture an objective, and that's why I feel like that I should use extra stim. And for the extra launchers, I use 2 Semtex. You can use some other things as well, such as you can put some stun grenades, you can put some frag grenades. Such as personal preference there as well. And this is where you can be a bit more flexibility too, because for the exo abilities, some people do not like to use them, and I perfectly understand that, but I personally like to use them. And now we're going to continue on to the Scorestreaks. Now for the Scorestreaks, the first Scorestreak that I use is the UAV. Now the UAV, definitely you're going to be very aggressive with this class setup, so you really want to know where your enemies are, and definitely that will help you to your advantage. Now for the second Scorestreak that I chose was System Hack. Now System Hack, I know, is probably one of the most annoying things in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, but to be honest, it's really, really effective, especially when you're with this weapon and you're really, really aggressive. And that's why I suggest about this weapon that you should be really aggressive with this class setup, because you can get in front of the enemy's face and kill them easily. Now with the System Hack is that it distracts the enemy, it gives them no knowledge of where you are on the map, and definitely you can take advantage of that. So I really suggest that you should use System Hack, and definitely you guys can just repeat these score streaks, and the assault kill streaks in this game are not really effective, so don't worry about that. So what do you guys think about this class setup? I really want to get your opinions about it. Leave in the comment section below, and also follow me on Twitter, linked in the description below. Be sure to smack that like button for your boy Jay Shots, and subscribe to me for the latest Call of Duty Advanced Warfare news, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay, etc. See you all later. Jay Shots flying out. Peace.